How are y'all doing? Hi. Hi. Thank you for the lurk, Apple. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rahel. Hi, everyone. I am tired and I've done nothing today. I spent all day playing Expedition 33. It is a bit, yeah. So, today, the reason why I named the stream like this, it's because with Cookvars, yes, because today we're going to play Escoffier quest, and Escoffier is Gordon Ramsay. So I was like, you know what, Hell's Kitchen. Fair enough. It's perfect. It's so perfect. So I have my window open. I hope I'm not screaming too much. Okay, let me unmute Genshin because I'm a horrible person. I always play with the game in silence. And something that is very likely I'm not good in the kitchen. Okay, in the kitchen, listen. I need a recipe, and the recipe needs to tell me everything, even how the thing needs to look like. Okay, I'm not good. I need to function like that. Okay, let me stop the music so we can start play. God damn it. Okay, so as you guys can see, Escoffier. Oh, it's a little cake. I never realized. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's okay. Ok. Plasmato dalla fama. Dulciara struttura. Che cazzo? Ok, I'm... Okay, let's go. You need the exact RGB exchange to what? If you're wondering why I dusted off my all the Creo team because of this fucking boss all over here. Where the fuck is he? This bitch! Because you need Cryo to defeat it. So my Ayaka is fun and useful. Hi Naviam!
Hey,
Ooh.
Navia, what you up to? Shh.
Sorry. Are you on the cover?
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
Damn! Are we really in an episode of Hell's Kitchen?
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
Madame, there's no fucking reason for you to scream. Chill the fuck down.
No, I'll do better, I promise. Why is she so aggressive? She won't even listen to what the poor girl has to say.
No, Paimon, no.
Hey, cut her some slack! You gotta at least hear her out!
Paimon.
Wait!
Huh? Who do you think you are telling me? Wait a sec. Navia?
Paimon. Paimon, you need to learn to mind your own fucking business.
So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
Eh? We're passing by, what the fuck are we?
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
What the fuck are you screaming? Yeah. Girl, what the fuck? There was no fucking reason to scream. Why there is a rule in Fontaine for a flying object and not for this bitch screaming in the middle of the road?
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most definitely is our business. We're going to stand up for him, whether you like it or not.
Damn. Navia per I lavoratori.
Overworked? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Vermont can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
Sona, why don't you... I hope you don't mind catching this fist in your mouth. The I'm gonna throw hands to this bitch.
But Vermont can do the job, he just...
Monica, back inside, now!
Now you want her back inside, okay.
Huh? But you said I shouldn't come back until...
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you. Come on, we have work to do.
I want to throw hands at this bitch. Oh god, we're already starting good. It's not even been 10 minutes.
What a horrible person!
Yeah.
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again.
What the fuck was that bitch?
Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer.
Okay.
Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a huge amount of pressure on her staff. One guy was so overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days, and he can barely even talk properly.
An investigation for work issues? Hello? I don't think this is legal. Nuvilette, how is this legal? What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't deserve to be a chef.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. We're not exactly making a ton of progress.
Can I throw hands
as
to
you
this
saw.
bitch?
Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen. She's refusing to have any kind of meaningful dialogue with us. Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. But with Savannah watching them like a hawk, no one has been willing to open up.
Damn.
And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way. Camping out, watching, and waiting for an
So you were
opportunity.
waiting for Savannah to go home so you could talk to Monica.
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now. Sorry. Paimon should have thunk before she spoke.
Yeah, Paimon.
Did Paimon ruin everything?
Yes, you did. Like always. Like always. Marco Pierwet's method. The story verbally meant with your cookers. Don't think it works. I think you're gonna end up poisoned sooner or later. Or like, oh no, you are in dear need of something. Ah, too bad, you bitch.
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way she was laying into Monica, someone had to step in. I'm sure I would have piped up if you hadn't. And besides, I don't really think I'm built for espionage.
Anyway, Savannah saw you. I don't think you're gonna have another chance.
Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Oh, I might as well head back to the Fleuve Cendre then. We'll need to come up with a whole new game plan.
Paimon will join you. Cause this is kinda all Paimon's fault.
Yeah, I guess I'm coming too because Paimon needs to make amend.
Guys, it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. That said, if you were planning to visit the Fleuve Cendre anyway, let me take you out for a meal. I'll make sure it's a proper feast.
Aw.
A really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosula's tavern. Her name is...
Scoffy.
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize for the scene you witnessed just now. We shouldn't subject our customers to that.
Yeah, thank you, Leon.
This is a small token from us. It's some candy from Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered into your hands.
Oh, poor Monica.
Monica's the one apologizing? Huh. Clearly Savannah is the one who owes an apology.
I think if you treat your workers like that in front of clients, you're gonna have a little bit of an issue. Just saying.
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
Paimon, shut the fuck up. Thank you for the gift.
All right. Since there's candy, Paimon will drop it. Not the candy.
Thank you for understanding. We'll make sure to pass your feedback on to Miss Savannah.
No, to Miss Savannah, you need to pass to her that she's a fucking bitch.
A little highly strung, huh?
Un paio di palle, un po' tesa. It looks like even, I don't know how the fuck you call it in English. Even the rest of the workers are have a little bit of a problem with her.
Doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef?
Because the other head chef went to prison. Staff. The rest of the staff. Thank you, Germ.
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't always been like this. But that's a story for another time. Let's try this candy.
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon totally gets it. Come on, dig in! Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper.
Oh, she's smart. Monica is smart.
Find Escoffier.
Escoffier? Could this mean...
All I know.
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway.
All I know about Escoffier is the fact that she went to prison. That's all I know. Also, fun fact, Escoffier,
Who is this Escoffier, anyway?
her name is actually based on a real chef named Escoffier, but he was like this misogynist piece of shit, so it's very funny that Hoyover's made a waifu out of him. It's so fucking funny.
Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Boer, before Savannah.
Damn, Decon. Hi, girly pop, I see you.
She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Boer and restored the restaurant back to its former glory.
Damn.
Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Boer's history. After the culinary genius Modeste himself.
Damn.
Gâteau de Boer. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right?
Damn.
Wow. Why the heck would she let Savannah take her place?
Because she went to prison.
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Boer was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu. But none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility. And she was sent to the fortress of Meripede.
Nuvilette, ma le indagini qua le facciamo col culo? Ma devo venire davvero ogni volta io a fare le indagini? Che cazzo è che assume la polizia qui a indagare? Ma che cazzo? Ma scusa. What the fuck?
The fortress of Meripede?
Damn the echo here. I mean, don't be that dramatic. It was just a formality. Do I have to remind you that we went there also?
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance they found was fairly minimal. Even the guards believed the whole thing was probably just an accident. Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still, by the time she returned, the role of head chef had already passed to Savannah.
Savannah, mi puzzi un po' di più adesso. I don't trust you. So Anna, are you part of this? Did you put that to be head chef?
So that's what happened. Paimon still thinks it's really unfair.
Yeah.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff.
I mean, yeah. Also, you can flex the fact that I don't need to follow your rules, and she can be like, huh, I went to prison, don't test me. She went to prison for the stupid thing.
So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
Guess it makes sense.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica wants Escoffier to come back and kick Savannah out.
Would be cool. I don't think so.
It's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the solution is just get the old one back.
And I don't know if she wants to be back. That's the thing.
Well, about that.
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove.
What the fuck is wrong with the head chefs?
You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
Don't fucking kid. It's confused.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
How the fuck did you tell the board not closed because for lack of staff?
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Damn.
Yes, Chef.
A fucking kid. Why are you looking at me like that, Paimon? No, Paimon.
Excuse us,
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join the line.
At least she's nice towards the clients.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
Damn.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
Yeah, I guess. There's a fucking table. I still see food there. Guys.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always this busy here?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef.
She doesn't want to go back to Hotel de Boer?
Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her anymore. It doesn't look like she's got any plans to go back.
Fair enough.
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
She's that kind of person, like, it's strict, but it's for your own good. Savannah's a fucking bitch, though.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste.
Okay, it's under the moment,
and tell
okay.
Tiamat to get well soon, so you're not running yourself ragged every single shift.
Firmo. That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
Paimon, you have the memory of a fucking fish.
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. And with Mom stuck at home taking care of Dad, he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Aww. She cares. She's, like I said, she's Gordon Ramsay with the adults strictly. Sometimes you have to be strict with the kids so they learn. A little fun fact. So, when I was a kid, I cried a lot. I was very emotional, and so when someone would raise their voice, I would cry, even if they were not angry or stuff. But I felt like they were angry at me. I had this teacher. My math teacher was very strict. And he once told me about that. He was like, you're like my wife. My wife cries when someone raises their voice. I want you to know I'm not angry. Calm down a little bit. Go take a walk. I'm not angry. I'm just trying to teach you. I'm sorry if it seems like if I raise my voice too much to you. And I gotta say, that helped me a lot growing up. I knew he was not angry. Sometimes you gotta be strict for people to learn, but it's important that at the end of the day, you make them know your true feelings towards them. So that's nice. And she shows that she's scared. Savannah's still a fucking bitch, though. I want her gone.
Hey, I heard that, Navia.
Oh, hi, Scoffy.
I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire's making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
The echo in this place is crazy. I gotta say.
Yeah. Failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
Damn. Oh, you have little hearts in your eyes. That's cute.
The world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
I'm a little bit scared of you, girl. Yes, chef.
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then. We are here to talk about Savannah.
You must know what the fuck is happening with Savannah.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navi has come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that business.
Fair enough.
Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
Girl, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid, even. She wasn't at all confident that she was the right fit for the role.
That's not the same Savannah we met.
That's hard to believe. Are we definitely talking about the same Savannah here?
I guess.
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either.
At least she admits.
Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without coming across like a huge hypocrite.
Yeah. I'm trying to understand if this is a tattoo. Do you have your chest tattooed? Looking respectfully, madame. I'm trying to understand. Crazy work. I think this is a tattoo. I don't think it's part of the dress. I don't understand if it's part of the dress or not. I don't think so. I think it's a tattoo.
Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
Also, you have glitters on your sock. That's adorable. And that's so cool also.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier. Look at this note we got from Monica.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask them?
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation. All we're trying to do is get the other chefs to open up to us.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica.
Escoffier?
She's about to fucking kill someone.
I can't believe her. Powdered sugar is supposed to be applied sparingly. Look at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe.
I understand. To be honest, I understand. I am the same when I see a very Drew picture. Yeah, I am. When you're a professional, you're kind of like that, sadly. Yeah.
Unbelievable! I won't stand for this. She has to learn. Come on, we're going.
What's that pose?
Wait, so now she...
What's that pose? I mean, at least she's motivated.
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
The head turn. Back to the hotel, yeah. Oh, we're going inside. Okay.
Wait, she looks like... Is that a Scoffier?
Yeah.
Escoff, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck is the kitchen in this place?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
But, please, you have to forgive me or Chef is gonna...
Damn.
I know. I'll kneel before you.
It's that bad a situation in the kitchen?
What the heck?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Respectfully looking at your Andes, girl.
Escoffier?
Girl, get up the floor, Jesus
If you
Christ.
want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
What the fuck is wrong with Savannah?
That's some backwards logic. How can you fix your mistake without being allowed to cook? If this is what Fermat had to put up with,
Hi,
no
Luca.
wonder he had a breakdown.
Yeah.
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing. Gave me a bit of a fright, to be honest.
The poor man.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Damn.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these days.
Il mio inglese non è un granché, puoi parlare italiano. Eh no, Luca, cioè, ok, lo streaming è ITA, però è una categoria in inglese. Ho gente che... Ho gente qua che non parla italiano. Se parlavo solo italiano, avevo lo streaming in italiano, non in ITA. Posso rispondere ai tuoi messaggi in italiano, però cioè, il resto dello streaming è in inglese.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and...
That's what I was talking about! When you know that the person means well, it's important, even if they fucking scream at you. Savannah is a fucking bitch!
We all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again.
No, I hate that this is going to be personal. I hate those kind of people, especially the teachers, who says, you gotta do better. Can you fucking tell me what needs to be fixed? You need to redo it. What did I do wrong? Redo it. Bitch fucking tells me what did I do wrong so I can do better next time and I can fix this thing. For the love of God.
And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
You're still a chef. No, you're not, but you're still a fucking chef.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own. What happened back then, that wasn't on you, and all of us know that. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, there's no way of knowing how that Lumiline ended up in the food we served.
The fuck is Lumiline?
Lumiline? What's that?
I was about to Google it, but I was like, wait. Is Paimon gonna ask it? Yes. Thank you, so I don't have to redo the shade thing again.
A new drug from the Fontaine Research
Madonna.
Institute, produced from an extract of the Lumitoile.
Ma come una droga?
Apparently it sharpens the senses, so they used it to treat people with impaired responses to stimuli.
No, aspetta. No, I heard it wrong.
A new drug from the Fontaine Research.
The Italian translation and the English translation are two different things. Why are they calling it drug in English, but molecular, but like a scientific thing in Italian? Wait. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
So it's like actual
They
medicine.
use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
Damn. Damn.
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects, and even lead to nerve damage. So it quickly ended up on the guard's list of controlled substances.
Yeah, I fucking bet it ended up there.
Unfortunately, however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, someone probably just purchased a batch of contaminated ingredients by mistake. But you took all the blame. We all know why. You just didn't want to see this turn into a place where tensions are constantly running high, because everyone's suspicious of each other all the time. And now look at you, a fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
Poverino, cioè... Una merda sei finita. Poverina.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Navia, I'm gonna hold your hand here.
Oh, the Fleuve Cendre, you say? Great. That's where I'm dining from now on.
Damn.
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. And there's no changing the past. We just have to let bygones be bygones.
Be bygones.
Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef, regardless of whose mistake it was. Ultimately, the responsibility lay with me.
I know so many people, so many chefs they would not. I watched too many episodes of Nightmare Kitchen to know many chefs would not do such a thing. Mm-hmm.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
Why do I have the feeling that the second I click on this, Savannah is gonna appear like a fucking ghost?
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
Anyway. Yeah, you fucking bitch! Everything loaded.
No, chef.
So, you do remember who's boss? Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
You gotta catch these ends, I swear to God.
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job.
Il vecchio 1-2.
You're not the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
She's a client technically! She didn't do shit!
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
Yeah. Heather, you're so much better than me. My anger issues would never... I was called so many nasty names. Okay.
Savannah!
Throw hands.
My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you?
Per tutti i mestori.
Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand marcotte, thinking no one can tell the difference?
Oh, she make this professionally personal. I like your coffee.
That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Oh, really? This just became Hell's Kitchen. Welcome to our new show, Paimon.
Ho! I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Why are you French? Why do you have a French accent in French? Why do you have this accent, man? Why are you the only one?
Huh? Fan Asian?
Huh?
Aye, miladies.
Damn, the boss.
Suggestion. Given that we have ourselves a tête-à-tête between chefs at the Hotel de
tête-à-tête?
Bord, I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
Why is he French in French? In France? What? Why is he French in France? Why does he have an accent?
The traditional way? That can only mean one thing.
Looks like we're gonna have a history lesson.
That's right. I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself. The cooking contest!
Damn.
According to legend, the founders of
Legend?
Hotel de Bord, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes. Everything from petty arguments over next week's menu to disagreements over the strategic
Oh no,
direction of the
please don't
restaurant.
tell me I'm gonna have to do the Shaolin thing all over again. It's been years since I did that. I don't want to live that again. I suffer from a thing called if I have a time limit and I have to do things in a order as is established, I will panic and scream.
The cooking contest would decide who had the final say.
Huh. Sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Yes they did.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new heights of excellence in the culinary arts.
Can I invite Shaolin?
And indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hotel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
Okay.
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back? Who?
I don't know.
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you of all people won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the rule in place after all.
Ah, how I thought it. There you have your answer, Paimon.
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hotel de Boer anymore. Isn't this bending the rules a little?
I see no issue as long as both sides agree to the terms. We could simply treat it as an exhibition of sorts. Savannah, any objections?
Oh, she's not gonna object this fucking bit.
Exhibition. Huh. No. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line. If I lose, it's up to you what happens to me.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Boer to me.
The what?
What? The Codex de Boer?
What is that?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Boer.
Damn.
It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world.
Damn.
And only the present and former head chefs of the Hotel de Boer have the right to read it.
Present and former? Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
Yeah.
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean.
Huh?
I want your copy. The original version. The one you took with you when you left us.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right? They contain the exact same recipes.
Yeah.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original codex?
What's your point, girl? I am so confused. Why do you want to... whatever.
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift, to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Yeah, like you're a bitch.
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue, as long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words, weren't they?
Savannah, I want to throw hands to you. I want to grab your hair and throw you out of the window.
And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau
Damn,
de Boer,
bake-off.
per the recipe in the codex. Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in?
From Hell's Kitchen to Bake Off. Sure. We're going around here. Damn. Next is MasterChef.
You sound surprisingly confident. Alright then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Damn.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Why do I feel like you're going to be thrown in jail? And you're gonna cheat. Why do I feel like you're gonna cheat? You bitch.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendres so I can get prepping.
Okay, wait. Meanwhile, do I have new recipes here? No, neither. To the Fleuve Cendres. I am scared.
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible to just go along with it?
Sure.
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our cooking. So if she won't talk, this might be the best way to find out what's really going on with her.
Fair enough. She's gonna put the drug in the dish. I have that feeling she's gonna put the drug in the dishes to try and win over whoever is judging this thing. And so it's going to be revealed that she was the one that organized all this thing. I just know. I know.
Huh? Holding back? Sure didn't sound that way to Paimon.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Okay, that's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
Why is she so obsessed with the code de board, though?
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modeste's adventures.
Yeah.
Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant and diverse scene. For instance, legend has it that the original Gâteau de Bourg was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures.
Voglio una girella adesso. Cazzo che voglio di cioccolato. Mi ha ricomprato le girelle. Ho di nuovo voglia di cioccolato. Ma perché ogni volta che faccio... Ogni volta che gioco Genshin la sera ho voglia di girelle alla fine. Cos'è? Qual è il nesso?
So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever tasted. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hôtel de Bourg, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius. And over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Bourg.
Ah, Paimon's heard this kind of story before. Armed with the Codex, the Hôtel de Bourg took its rightful place as the finest restaurant in the land, serving those recipes for centuries.
It's always a good time for a girella.
Something like that?
I have a problem, though. Like every night, I have my cat sleeping on me, so I cannot move, and I have to pray that someone in my house move their ass and go pick me a girella. It's not gonna happen. Fuck.
What? No, of course not. Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only served food that was popular last century?
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, tradition always evolve, like, because you have access to new ingredients and the taste of people changes. I'm sure, like, dishes that now we think of traditional are not really traditional because we use different ingredients from that we did not have back then. Even the utensils, the things you make dishes with changes. So it's not gonna be the exact same thing because even those changed to facilitate and to help people cook. So.
Anyway, never mind centuries. Savelli and Modeste parted ways not even 10 years after their rise to fame. Then, Modeste passed away while he was still in his prime.
Damn.
And that was it. The end of the Hôtel de Bourg's heyday. It fell into decline, and for most of its history, it was just a nondescript place with a couple of cheap tables. It's only in recent decades that it started recovering. Even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Manigem and the restaurant we have today.
Oh, So the Codex really isn't all that, then. Paimon figured it was like one of those mystical books they have in Liyue's martial arts novels, where the main character learns all their secret powers from.
Paimon, I think you read too many novels from Inazuma.
Yes, well, that's fiction, and this is reality.
Thank you, Scoffy.
You can't meet the tastes of modern diners by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Bourg they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Ah, cool. To be fair, dishes always change with the taste of the people. Like, if you make an Italian, it's why sometimes you hear that stupid thing of people saying, "I tried the original thing, I didn't like it. This version that we make here is better." It's because you have a different taste. Like, you're used to a type of cuisine, and so when you try a different cuisine, you may not like that cuisine, so you may not like the original version. Like, fun fact, I don't like a kebab. I went to Turkey, I tried the original kebab, I fucking loved kebab. It was so good. And the same thing, I saw some people say, I don't like Italian cuisine, the original Italian cuisine, I like this version better. I'm like, fair enough. Just don't say your version is the original. You're gonna get me pissed off if you do that. It's fair. Like, everyone's taste is different, and it changes person by person and region by region, nation by nation. Everyone has different tastes.
Wait, really? Why though? Didn't that recipe make it into the Codex?
It did, but like I said, it's a dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modest wrote about.
What was the secret ingredient?
So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the Codex. But ultimately, the Gâteau de Bourg of today is my own recipe.
Damn.
As for why we gave it the same name and kept the tradition of only selling 16 slices a day, well, you've got Venegem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh. Huh. Well, that kind of takes all the mystique out of it.
Sorry to ruin all the mystery, Paimon.
Hey now, it might not be the original Gâteau de Bourg, but it's still the most delicious cake in Fontaine today. And who knows, maybe Escoffier's version is more suited to your palate.
Yeah.
Just think, if the original truly was the perfect cake you're imagining it to be, there's no way the recipe would have been lost to history, right? Not to mention that the Hôtel de Bourg never would have fallen into a slump.
True. If something truly is amazing, everyone is gonna start to try and copy it. So a different version is gonna be found.
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from the Codex, including my own improved versions, and turned them over to Savannah.
So why the fuck does she want the original version? What?
So why is she so interested in the original copy?
God only knows.
Could it be a symbolic thing? Like, whoever holds the original Codex de Bourg is the true head chef?
Gotta be honest, it's the same thing I thought.
Well, it was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting gift. Meanwhile, Savannah only got a copy.
Yeah, she may have took that personal.
Maybe from her point of view, it's like management doesn't truly see her as being worthy of the role.
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Venegem. But still.
What? Then what's the fucking shit pass? Oh, Savannah's getting on my nerves second by second.
What? Huh. Guess she's had amazing major change of heart since she became head chef.
I swear to God.
Yeesh.
He's, yeah.
Who knows? We could speculate forever. Better to just let our Gato do the talking.
Yes, gato.
It
What do you mean?
Vesting her in this bake-off, and then getting her to explain herself, even if I have to beat it out of her with a spatula.
Yes, chef. Damn.
However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her chef's pride. And if she respects the art, she'll respect the outcome of our contest.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm confident that you and your spatula can get justice for Froment. All you need to do now is win the contest. But that should be a breeze for you.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Gâteau de bourg is very complicated to make. Usually, it takes 3 chefs working in tandem to cover everything.
Damn.
Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself. But I'd prefer to play it safe if I can find a couple of assistants in time.
Either is very good at cooking, and Navian can cook pretty well, so...
Well, that's easy. The 3 of us are veterans in the kitchen. You just need to pick 2 of us.
Paimon, no. Paimon, you're not any type of good. I'm the one doing the cooking. You're the one doing the heating. Shut the fuck up. You're not any good in the kitchen, Paimon.
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior.
Thank you.
But be warned, I will hold you to exceptionally high standards. Think you're up to the task?
Yes, chef.
Oh, count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review.
Damn.
Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Damn.
Confident. I like it. Alright, let's start with some elementary mise en place.
Eh?
Show me your knife skills.
The fuck do you mean? Huh? What do you mean? Mostra sconfiggere le abilità col coltello, usa gli attacchi normali per tagliare la frutta. Cazzo, hai dato... Perché hai detto frutti ninja? Okay.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Thank you.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Paimon. Shut up. Shut up.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients.
Userò questa spremitrice a freddo per estrarre i composti aromatici dagli ingredienti. Devo andare a chiamare Emily? Che cazzo è una spremitrice a freddo?
A kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to make for me. It uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients, which can then be used to flavor dishes more precisely.
Cazzo vuol dire? È quella... Che cazzo è quella roba che fanno gli chef? Non so se avete... I don't know if you guys know that video of, like, there is this sputting and the two chefs comes out and they have these rows that was under zero. They did the special thing and they fucking crush it and pulverize over the dessert. Is it that? I don't know.
But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration instead.
Ok. Cazzo è? Hi. We're cooking right now. Dimostra le tue capacità con la spremitrice a freddo. Usa l'abilità elementare, ok, per accelerare il processo di spremitura. Poi usa gli attacchi normali per permettere alla macchina di fare il suo dovere. Chissà se sta successa. What the fuck?
equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon.
And done.
Did a good job.
Compounds extracted from our ingredients. I've processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next? Do we add all this stuff in?
The what?
Absolutely not. Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavor.
Thank you.
We have to go slowly and carefully to
See, Paimon, this is the reason why you don't cook. And either is the one doing the cooking.
I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely.
Okay. So this is the Genji Impact. This just became Kitchen Impact. I don't know. Impara a scaffè a padroneggiare la sua cucina di precisione. Che cazzo vuol dire? Gli aromi ottenuti dal suo robot da cucina multifunzione possono regolare il profilo aromatico del piatto. Raggiunge un equilibrio tra aromi fruttati. Ah, c'è a metà. Devo premere a metà.
Slowly and carefully.
Ah, devo... 1, 2, 3, 4. Ok. Perfetto. Wow. Yeah!
And voila! Now it's your turn.
Okay. Thank you, thank you.
Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse.
I feel so... It could have been worse. Oh, it just means it's shitty. It just means it's shit.
But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good.
Thank you.
Are you sure you've never done this before? You got almost perfect results on your first try.
Like I said, Ethan is so fucking good at cooking. Makes no fucking sense. He's a talent. I have a fantastic teacher.
That goes without saying. Still, credit where credit's due. You did well.
Thank you, thank you.
Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel de Boer's current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score.
Okay. I am scared. The final score?
That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself. Now get to it.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Choose wisely. I expect you to present the most delicious thing on the menu.
Sono tutti questi... Qual è il piatto migliore? Non lo so. Consommé... guys, I don't fucking know what it... I don't know anymore. What the fuck do they sell? Hotel... The board, Genshin Impact dishes? Question mark? Question mark? Wait. The consomme is bigger. Consomme? I would like a game like this, but it's insane violence. You can beat up all the characters. I don't know. Yeah. Which one? You know what? I'm giving this to Tu matin à bonus délicieuse. Le sort. This one? Question mark? I guess.
Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Thank you. I always do perfect dishes. Because I have a problem and I want to be able to cook everything fast.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit
Of-
of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
I'm gonna never say those words again. But I was gonna say, of course you brought macarons, Navia. Also, Paimon, since when you cook? You're always the one doing the eating. I'm the chef here, between the two. You're not good at all.
6 points.
Out of how many?
What? Oh, well, fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often, so as long as it's a pass.
That's 6 out of 100.
Damn! Damn, Paimon, you got absolutely fucking destroyed.
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it.
Yeah. I really hate her. Like, Falco, like a... Oh, everyone fucking hates her. Nah. Paimon sometimes is very sweet, however, sometimes you want to smack her. Dato un colpo al computer, porca troia, mi sono fatto anche male. Everyone wants to smack her, so sometimes you have to remind Paimon her position.
By that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Paimon would think so, yeah.
Aww.
You kind of deserved it, Paimon.
Oh, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
I am scared to know how much sugar you use, Navia.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Damn.
Aw.
Even Navia got absolutely destroyed. Yeah, the judge is very severe.
Now to the final dish.
So, what do you think?
This is our last hope.
Guys. Damn.
8 points.
Damn. I'm better than you all. Let's go.
Darn, that's barely higher than what we got.
It's still better.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation.
Then why 8 out of 100? What?
I have to give this one 8 points out of 10. Maybe even 9 points.
My bad. So you guys dishes were so bad that you got 7 out of 100. I was so good that she gave me 9 out of 10. Dang.
How did you pull that off?
I am good. I cook. I've been cooking so much for you. I got a lot of practice.
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen.
To be honest, for those of you who don't know, there were many events where the traveler actually worked as a chef and helped chefs. We at the start of this story, we helped Shelling. There was that Liu event where we replaced the head chef. So the Traveler is fucking good at cooking.
I can really taste the grace of the
Thank you.
snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater for a partner.
Hey, you made that last part up! No way did you taste that!
What is this game about? Living an experience. To be honest, usually the game is about searching the truth behind the word and experiencing and helping people. Right now, we're doing the story quest of the new character Escoffier, that it's the chef girl. So that's why we're not doing something crazy. Like I said, we're in an episode of Hell's Kitchen right now, or Bake Off.
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the Traveler as one of your assistants then?
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining. Maybe Paimon and Navia should keep practicing and see how it goes?
Chef Escoffier.
Oh, it's Hilaire!
Quanto profonda la tua voce, bambino! Cioè, che cazzo è?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bois, right? I was just wondering if you needed any help.
Why is this little kid so deep? Damn, they grow up so fast. What the fuck?
Huh. And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Aww.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing
Damn, man,
for me
you're about to
and
fucking
my
die on
family.
me.
I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
You sure you can do it, Furman?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore.
I'm fucking dead. My man, you're barely standing.
The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bois kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef Escoffier, it's me. I think. I mean, I hope so.
I hope so. He just see it. Yo, chef, where to come from? We don't have chef. We just smoke cigarettes. Cheat that child.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bois?
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now.
My man, cooking is another form of art. You need to keep practicing every once in a while, or you're not immediately gonna be back like that. You cannot came back from a resting period and be like, oh yes, I know how to cook. Well, I'm sure you now. No, it doesn't work like that. He's gonna do very badly.
Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
Aw, poor man.
What do you call this, Firma?
Damn! Did that bitch traumatize you that much?
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Damn! Talking about traumatizing someone.
Do it again! Again!
I...
Oh, now I'm fucking angry to her. If before I was angry, now it's fucking personal.
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Poor man.
Dad, what's wrong?
I can't. Why is his voice so deep?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
My man.
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
I guess. Imagine being traumatized that much. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Monica, when did you get here?
Yeah, you got to sneak. I didn't hear you.
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't want to interrupt your flow. But anyway, Firmin, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
Poor man.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
I'm scared to know how many times he had to stay up all night with Savannah, screaming at him to do dishes over and over and over and over and over. Yeah, I fucking bet he's traumatized now. Dad, come back home, we couldn't keep smoking cigarettes as I always did.
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help. Savannah was so ruthless toward you. I probably should have brought you something stronger.
She sounds like the worst. Alright, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escaffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash now!
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Can I say, that also makes me angry because you're using so much food and resources. Like, that's money. If you keep... If you don't give an explanation on why the dish is wrong, and you keep making the people do them again, again, and again, you're wasting money. What the fuck?
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out, or get out of my kitchen!
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh man, that must be awful.
Poor man.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Firmin? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
Savannah's a bitch!
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further.
Hey.
Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Aww.
Dad.
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation.
Yeah, you gotta go to therapy. Like, that bitch actually traumatized you. You need to go to therapy.
I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
Do I need to call Mitsuki? Mitsuki? So you can have an appointment?
But what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
Yeah.
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Guys, Monica is right here. No one asked, no one got any question why Monica's here? No? Just me? Okay.
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
What? Why didn't you say so?
You were all talking.
I was going to, but then... well, this is the first chance I got.
Monica's the only trust. Nah, wrong Monica. This is a nice Monica. We love her.
You do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
This fucking kid.
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
Ma licenziamento di che? Ma perché? Per cosa dovrebbero licenziare? What are the laws for employment in Fontaine? I'm so Nuvinet. I'm gonna throw hands at you. What?
I know, but it's all right. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Fermat.
Poor Fermat.
I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
I hope you're right. I hope we throw her in prison, but that's on me. I mean, I hope she... I think she said that, like, you're gonna risk losing your job because she may risk starting getting targeted. And, like, they're gonna search for a reason to fire her.
Wow,
I hope you're right.
Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go. Anyway, Monica's a professional chef, so nothing could possibly go wrong now.
Great! Then it's settled. And to congratulate you all on making the team, I propose a Spina-sponsored meal to celebrate.
Spina-sponsored? Wait, you mean I'm cooking?
Well, I promised the traveler a feast in the Fleuve Cendre. And I know how much you've been looking forward to it.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
I mean, I can help you cooking. Yeah, it's a good way to exercise.
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food if you're alive.
I'm still don't know if your tale is real or not, and I'm kind of scared to know. Le sconfitte ha scelto una gran varietà di pietanze. Per fortuna entrambi siamo sufficientemente bravi e abbiamo lavorato in continuo nonostante fosse la prima volta. Yay, we cook together! Yay! Aw, that's so cute. This is so cute. I got mustaches. Oh well. Oh well. Now you can say I'm a chef.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
Okay, yes, chef. Okay, we got a lot better.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
This good. Not yeah.
I wish I could eat that all over again. It's not often that Escoffier goes all out like this. And it's all because of you, Traveler.
Are you good, Davia? Davia, are you good? Not very good.
So, this is what Chef Escoffier is truly capable of.
Thank you, guys. Kid.
Wow. I don't know if I'll ever be able to cook as good as that.
I need to listen to your voice again when you first appeared because I am so confused.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Ice coffee.
Why, Savannah? Why?
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through the original Codex de Boer.
So, searching for an answer?
I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah's so desperate to get her hands on it.
Who knows?
But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modeste's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing.
Maybe it's not a matter of the book being useful, but her pride being a chef.
Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point.
Were you two friends?
We were. At least I always thought we were.
Oh, so she's a snake too. Lovely.
She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but she was quick to correct them whenever they were pointed out. And those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief.
Are you feeling partial guilt? It's insane. I can see the fucking glitters on her socks. That's insane.
Well, I mean to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms with. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex.
Wait, didn't Modeste fight also with someone?
Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Boer, Savelli. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Boer and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart.
Huh?
Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks at every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli. People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured.
What happened in the end?
Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius, suddenly died from an acute illness. And that was it. They neither had a decisive split nor got the chance to properly reconcile. Their story just came to an end.
I can hear a water bottle. Yeah, I was drinking. I was drinking. Why do I have a feeling someone got poisoned? I don't. Why do I have a feeling that he got poisoned?
One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends.
Is it true?
Unlikely. It's a popular theory, but there's no real basis for it.
What the?
At least there are no records of Savelli ever being convicted of a crime.
Was he ever found guilty of the crime?
Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the
We
past.
all know that the Fontaine
All we
justice
can
system
do
is a little
try and make
strange.
sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut.
Please don't kill her. With you in the squad, or I cannot lose.
You're right about that. Just follow my lead, and victory will be ours.
Yes, chef!
Let's hope that Savannah isn't all sizzle and no steak. After all the work we put in, it would kind of be a shame if tomorrow was a complete...
Oh no, I'm already sweating, oh god. Stroncata dalle fiamme. Che cazzo vuol dire? Ok, next day. Ok. Okay.
It's cooking contest day! To the Hotel de Boer! Toot sweet!
Wait. We need to make a team for this. Where is the late night study? There it is. So, for those of you who don't know, my late night study, as you can see here, is a group that I specifically make to meme, to poll, and it's random people every fucking time. I always change it. It's for polling luck, testing random stuff, doing challenges and stuff like that. The animation in this game are sadly good. Why sadly? I would always say Genshin has a very bad fame, but I play Genshin for the story. I'm not fucking kidding. Like, I really do enjoy Genshin. There were many times in Genshin where I cried. They made me cry, and it was very well narrated and thought. I love Genshin with all my heart. I wouldn't be streaming it since years if I didn't not like it. So, the culinary squad. So, who's good at cooking? So, Shanling. Who else is good at cooking? Diona? Technically? Who else? Who else is good at cooking? I don't know. I don't have a Escoffier, but the Traveler, of course. We're missing one. The fuck is good? Well, technically, Tigana is good at not making us die from poison. Sure, let's go with this team. Wait, we don't have chefs. We don't have many chefs. I'm not gonna use Navi. Navi is not that good. Let's go. Dignity, don't make us die from poison, please. My Dion is level 20.
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
Shanling, I trust you.
Seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now that I've got to see.
I don't get it. Why would anyone in their right mind challenge her to a cooking contest?
Let's go. I have Shan Ling.
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all to the Hôtel de Bord and to this most exciting
These
of
became Master Chef. Ole! Hell's Kitchen, Bake Off, Master Chef. We have all of them.
Savannah, I brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica? Huh.
Oh, Savannah, shut the fuck up.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict.
Okay.
This is to ensure that no one will know which dish is made by which contestant.
Master Chef davvero.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
Eloa.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
Reno, you don't know shit about cooking, though. What the fuck? Well, he's gonna be pretty honest.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further
Let's
ado,
go.
let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Let's go. Un po' d'obiettivo. La quantità di impostazioni del sapore bilanciato. Ok. Ah, I'm already sweating. Preparare un gatto de bordo usando il metodo di cucina in precisione per le scoffie. Puoi iniziare il processo di tagliare della sprementisce a freddo. Ok. Entrambi i tipi di aromi devono essere aggiunti in quantità sufficiente per garantire un sapore ricco. Aggiunge abbastanza entrambi. Ok.
Monica, Traveler, it's go time. Let's do this.
Alphonse, Gaspar, get to work. Do not disappoint me.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and bow.
Ok. 5. 4. 3. It's still going, the thing. Let's go!
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, Traveler!
Okay. Some video makers direbbe. Ok, piano successivo. Second one. Ok. Porca troia. Ok. Ok, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Qua. Qua. Ta. Bam! Still going! I love this minigame.
So, what do you think?
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, last one. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Up to the freezer.
Okay. 6. 2.
The balance of flavors is about
Spam.
but the quantity is too low.
Ah. 6. Merda.
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's...
Stay calm, Escoffier. There
Okay.
has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
I did it. I'm good.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
Yeah! I was sweating for a second. Why are you standing up, man? Sit down. Dun, dun, dun. Da, da, dun, da, da. Da, 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 da.
I present to you Gateau de Bois.
I like this way of showing her skills. It's so nice. Voglio quella cazzo di girella adesso.
That went just as I expected.
Let me take a screenshot. To remember this. Let's go. Look how smug we are. Okay, now with this one. Okay, Cat, you gotta wait. You gotta wait up. I need that fucking girella. Let me go grab my girella. Be right back. Let me close the window. It's freezing. I got 2 girellas. Let's fucking go. I am so ready. Someone's gonna interfere with the fucking dishes. I already know. Oh, Savannah, I'm gonna throw hands at you. I just know this is gonna happen. Oh, hi. Hi, Gwen.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
The fact that the dishes are gonna be brought to the back. Don't trust this.
Huh. That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
Yeah. I mean, the cook is good for both of us. Yum.
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as the cake's appearance.
Fair enough.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make Gateau de Bois.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10!
Damn.
Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Okay.
Huh? Really? I couldn't tell.
Renault, you're just a guy.
All right, on to Gateau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and already this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this Gateau will be a Gateau for the ages.
I have a bad feeling.
How exciting! I'm gonna dig in. I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Oh.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
I have a bad feeling.
It appears the decision is unanimous. This Gateau is far below the standard we would expect.
I have a bad feeling.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
She passes half of the time scolding her staff.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest.
I have a bad feeling.
All that remains.
I have a bad feeling.
And reveal the chef's name underneath.
What? It's Savannah?
That's not fucking possible.
No, that's impossible.
What?
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And everyone here can attest to that.
I don't trust this.
It was Van Gem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't you start with them? Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge? Oh,
don't
or
trust
maybe
this.
her assistants let the team down.
You take that back!
What was this?
Judges, we demand a rematch.
That's enough. What's done is done. As head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the dish I served. Whatever went wrong and however it happened, I should have spotted it. Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off. What happened to your chef's pride?
Damn.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want the Codex de Boer that much, you can have it.
Scoffier, no!
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him through.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over and I won. That means you owe me the Codex, and I owe you nothing.
Oh. The second I lay hands on you. Oh, I'm gonna throw you out the window, girl.
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done. But only on the condition that you promise to stop putting so much pressure on your staff.
Fine. I'll treat this as your final handover of duties from one head chef to the next.
Oh, I'm gonna throw hands at you. Oh, I know.
So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished business you'd like to leave in my hands?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss, just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Escoffier?
The Codex de Boer! Finally. Now, at long last, I will succeed.
The fuck are you on about?
Scoffier, how could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is a souvenir of your time here! Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Can I say Savannah there is quite sexy? You can call her sexy while I fucking throw her out of the window, sure. I'm gonna beat her.
It's alright. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it.
I don't think so, Escoffier.
Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. That's mission accomplished for the Spina. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste of time and energy.
Escoffier. I bet she's actually very bothered, but what is done is done.
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
What?
Oh, Chef Savannah!
What? What?
Savannah?
She passed out? The fuck? What the fuck happened?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
I bet she was like, oh, you have the original version show. There must be a fucking secret that you're hiding for being this good, and once I have it, I'll be as good as you. Bullshit.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
I still fucking hate her. Like, she literally traumatized someone. I'm not gonna say boo-hoo, poor her. This fucking bitch bullied someone and traumatized them.
But why? Why would she do that?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on
Thank
the
you,
rest of
Navia. Thank you, Navia. Someone said it. You can still smash at someone who's a bitch. No problem.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
Huh, about that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
Leone and Argalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
I'm so confused.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
What do you mean you interrogate the gâteau? What do you mean you interrogate the gâteau? Thank God I brought the Tignari for the poison thing. You know what? You deserve this. Huh. There. Nice and spicy, bitch.
Well, how is it? Have you figured...
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Damn.
Is it really that bad? I made sure to taste test it before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates.
What the fuck?
The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it while it was being made.
Ah, so yeah, they cheated. They put something in our plate.
Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
Monica. Monica.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it.
I can't believe it. Iki, you were right. Fuck. It really was. It really was Monica. What the fuck, Monica?
It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were announced. Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's no need to hide it.
I think you're more traumatized than what you let on.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
What's damn?
Food safety. Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident? So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
Monica, you're a fucking idiot.
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen. but I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier going to jail. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
Oh, I'm gonna throw more punches at her.
This is crazy. So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
You didn't know. Girl, what? You didn't know. Why were you... I mean...
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only factor. So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
Foie gras?
You mean... you forgive me?
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes.
You gotta clean the dishes from now on. For 2 years.
You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now's the time to fix them. Understood?
She's right.
Understood.
Yes, chef.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though.
Ugh. What happened to me?
Oh, Savannah.
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
You mean the gâteau?
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be.
It's because even if something is perfectly reproduced one by one, the artist's touch is the thing that makes it different. It's why sometimes you can say, oh, I can recognize my mother cooking. You can recognize one of your friends or parents cooking style. Like you can literally taste it. It's because every person cooks in a different way. Like I said, art is different by people by person by person. So it's just Savannah isn't Escoffier. That's why it doesn't taste the same.
But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought, though.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since Escoffier left.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged.
Yeah.
And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
She thought that the code was that Escoffier gave her was not exactly like the original.
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all.
Huh.
Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
Yeah.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different?
Because it was made by a different person. She's not Escoffier.
She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
She always got it right.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
That's not true. Huh.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
Still, you're still a bitch for doing that to your stuff.
Different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
Oh, you fucking finally realized that? It took you long enough. Damn.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak to anyone yet.
Yeah. We're missing the dungeon part, so I'm waiting for a dungeon.
Let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll have the chance to talk everything out tomorrow.
In that case, I'll go and update Verma and his family. I wonder what he'll make of all this.
I mean, Savannah still has to repay him for the trauma.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
Sure, let's go.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
Of course, Navi. Of course.
Oh, nice! Macarons?
Macaron?
Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
Macaron? Sorry. Wait, where is it?
Oh, nice! Macarons? Oh, nice!
Macaron? Macaron? What is it, Escoffier?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
Not really much.
Every year they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine someone who's a cut above the rest, a model of perfection. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But we humans completely miss that fact when we project our own ideas about social hierarchies onto them.
Are you talking about you and Savannah?
I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish. Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards is because, well, I believe they're capable of greatness.
And this is why I hate the people who never give a 10 out of 10. Because 10 is perfection. It doesn't exist something perfect. It doesn't exist perfection. It just doesn't exist. I don't know if I can say you're right, but it's a nice philosophy to believe in.
Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed. And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way. Then she'll finally see the error of her ways.
Fair enough.
Thank you for your words of encouragement. I'm gonna head to the Hotel de Boer and spend the night investigating. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Genius? Calling someone a genius is just another way of saying I'm too lazy to figure out how I need to improve.
Yeah.
It's a defeatist attitude and I won't stand for it.
Fair enough, this could be... now I'm curious though. Is your fucking thing attached? No, because it's in the middle. It's in the middle of it. So it's mechanical. Why the fuck do you have a mechanical tail, girl? Also, look at the fucking glitters. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. Palette. But it's gonna fridge. Peggiata mi dice basta, non sono mica palla. I'm obsessed with the glitters. Hey, oh. I'm just looking at your stockings, Scoopy. I love the glitters. Okay. Okay. I always found a reason to... Riescono sempre a trovare un modo di filosofeggiare. Qua si chiede il significato della vita. E lo si compara alla frutta che vendi. Lo so. Ok.
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with Vanigem isn't for a while.
I want to see how Scoffy is doing.
Check on her? Why? What happened?
Just don't worry, Paimon. You need to worry about her.
Oh no. Escoffier, are you alright?
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me.
I think you cooked a little too much. So, I hate wasting food. I hope you're gonna gift it away to like to the staff or something like that because there's so much food. Please don't waste it. So you stayed up all night.
Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all?
Please rest a little bit. Si faccia una mod dove puoi picchiare con la mina e tutti che la scarichi. No, perché... Ah! Hi, Cozy! Thank you for the raid! Oh. Thank you so much for the raid! Hi, everyone. No, perché le mod sono illegali su Genshin. Non sto scherzando, non si può. Non si può modare il gioco. È online. Ti fanno un culo così. I swear I had more people to eat at you. Don't worry. It's kinda late, don't worry. We've been playing Hell's Kitchen. Oh, where the fuck was my raid thing? You know, I changed. Oh god, I need to check on it later. Maybe it's under everything. Could be. I was bonker on Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon. Io sto giocando Hell's Kitchen. Praticamente. Please rest.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Coffee.
Coffee. Need coffee.
She's fucking dead. Sorry? Ah! I can... Wait. Ah, recate il caffè Lutec per acquistare il caffè, presenta il piatto con chicchi di caffè come ingrediente.
Coffee.
It's caffeine. It's still caffè. Guys. A bavarese? Croissant fragante con caffè? Croissant... colazione le portiamo, dai. I brought you the breakfast. Here. Here's breakfast.
Strong, bitter coffee beans, transformed through expert brewing and balanced perfectly with rich, creamy steam milk. Wonderful.
You're welcome. I hope you're alive again.
I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
No problem.
Glad to hear it. But make sure to catch up in your sleep when you get the chance.
So, how is the investigation going?
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
So, the problem is...
Wait, what investigation? What are you guys talking about?
Paimon, shush.
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small. I can't believe it's caused so much drama.
It could be something small, but look at the kitchen, Jesus.
Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Oh no, Savannah. Oh no, Savannah, where the fuck did you go?
Huh? No, not since yesterday. Why? What's wrong?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing. So, I dropped by her place early this morning to check on her.
What the fuck is she gonna do?
Only to find an empty house with the doors wide open.
Savannah?
I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the Hotel de Bord. I'm worried something bad might have happened.
Savannah?
If she's not here, then where could she be?
Boss, Escoffier, bad news.
Oh no, what is?
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch at Savannah's house.
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff in her house.
Oh, looks like a map with a bunch of random places circled. What does it mean?
I have a bad feeling.
Wait a second. This feels familiar. I'm sure these places are all connected somehow. Of course! From the Codex! They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures.
Modeste?
Yeah, but I don't understand. The adventure logs in the Codex are too fragmented to be of any use. How come this map shows all the missing details?
The Codex de Bord? Then, this place marked in red out at sea. Could that be the fabled birthplace of Gateau de Bord?
Did she go in the middle of the fucking sea to get inspiration?
Seriously? So now she set her sights on finding the original recipe and beating Escoffier that way? Geez, Savannah. Anything to overcome a Gateau plateau, huh?
Shut the fuck up, Paimon.
Ugh, idiot! Does she have a death wish? Those ruins are thousands of years old.
Hold on. There's more. Besides the map, we also found these letters.
Oh Jesus, ok, let's go. Una lettera ricevuta diversi mesi fa. Sei stata tu. Hai fatto entrare tu la Lumina, non è vero? So che sei responsabile di aver comprato un game diplomatico quel giorno. Quindi cosa ne penserebbe la tua amica se sapesse che sta soffrendo a causa della tua negligenza? Cosa direbbero gli altri dipendenti dell'hotel? Oh, she got blackmail on her own. Ah. Come ti scovi giusto, chef dei così in savannah? Una lettera ricevuta diverse settimane fa. Recupera il codice originale a qualunque costo. È lì che si trova il vero tesoro. Tu l'hai detto e tu l'hai dato via come un idiota. Bene, vedi recuperarlo. Vincerlo con una scommessa o porta io ovvio la forza. Non mi interessa, giusto? Sbaglio devi fare quella gara in cucina contro lei. Se non pensi di poter vincere, beh, basta che tu faccia perdere la tua avversaria. Quell'assistente che lavora con te potrebbe esserti di grande aiuto. Cosa stai aspettando? Ricevuto una molto tempo. Cosa stai aspettando? È stata lei a nasconderti per prima il segreto, non condividendo la vera ricetta. Perché credi che di non essere mai riuscita a ricreare il suo lavoro? L'ha fatto perché ti teme. Ha paura che tu lo faccia sfigurare. Cosa pensi che dicano gli altri di te, sia dentro che fuori dai muri dell'Hotel de Beau? Che sei una chef qualunque, cosa, senza talento, una dilettante, una fallita, che mai supererà la bravura dei Scoffier. E sai di chi è la colpa esatto sua, non è esattamente una santa, ma non l'è mai stata, quindi perché mai esisti?
It was you. You let the Lumaline through, didn't you? It sounds like a threat letter. Does this mean that Savannah was responsible for the safety incident? And not Monica after all?
So Savannah is still a shitty person because, like, she traumatized people. She blacked Monica. Oh no, she was getting blackmailed on her own. I don't give a fuck. She's still a bitch.
Retrieve the codex by any means necessary. So the cooking contest and the cheating. Someone else was behind her pulling the strings?
She's a fucking bitch.
She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
Ugh, this is all such a mess. Paimon needs a second to process this. First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now...
Paimon, we don't need the recap. Thank you. Quindi è stata Savannah a minacciare me? Wait. Was Savannah threatening Monica, or was the opposite? Come le profondità marine?
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident, the demand for a cooking contest, the instruction to blackmail Monica. Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan, wasn't it, Monica?
Because you saw way too long than me. What the fuck? Why is no one called Monica? Why every person named Monica is evil? Never name your kids Monica. You're gonna turn them evil. Damn it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Honestly, means a pasta in fonte. I can see. This bitch. This fucking bitch. She lied. Oh, you're gonna catch hands too, Monica. Don't worry. Someone in YouTube, Monica. Motherfucker. Oh, you bitch. See, the poor guy still got traumatized. I'm still angry about that.
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Master Chef, but more chill and more weaponized. Yeah. Oh, it's there, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let me change my team for the love of God. This one. Freeze team! Let's go! What the fuck do you do, Escoffier? I don't know what you do. Escoffier teve só no cappuccino. Não sei, filha da negra, sai. Deu Dani. Ah! Okay. Cool. Let's go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah, this is from the trailer. Ah, it was this one.
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria.
Damn, Remoria.
Yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here?
There's another entrance. Blubberfolk.
Oh, they ran off.
They're not used to human.
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modeste mention it in his adventure logs by any chance? They must have gotten through somehow.
Good point. Yes, that's right. It's coming back to me now.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened to us.
Okay.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? There's nothing here besides rocks, romaritime flowers, and lumitoile.
Well, that's your answer.
See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now we have to head all the way back to shore and grab some.
Paimon, shut the fuck up.
There's no time for that. Romaritime flowers and lumitoile will have to do. They may not look appetizing to us, but who knows? They could be blubber beast delicacies.
Wait, we're seriously gonna try this?
They're animals. They're not as... We're not gonna do an incredible dish for them. Oh, this, really?
A dash of frosting.
Okay. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Voila. Yay! I like this minigame a lot.
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Don't question it.
Trust me, they'll love it.
How do we make them eat that?
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just scare them off again, and who knows how long they'll be gone.
I saw a flashback that could help us.
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. Oh, what was it that Modeste said again? Something about the food flowing away on the current.
I have a feeling. Oh. Okay. What the? Ugh. First one. Okay.
It's really singy.
I love the music.
It must taste better than Paimon thought.
Paimon, you eat slime. You're not a judge in this. Oh, I need to make this again. Oh god.
Off to the free. The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying.
Cinque. Eh? Okay. There we go. And there you go. Don't break the kitchen, who's gonna buy that again? It's the process! They make me learn the process earlier. What's the process? I love the music. Na, na, na. I'm chilling.
Hey, it's open!
Scrigno! Scrigno! Not the economy process, I guess. Shush. Shush. I love the music. Oh, this music is so cool. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, prima. What do you mean earlier?
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off.
Oh, Monica. Both of you are gonna catch hands, I swear to God.
Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives. Did you not hear me? Get going.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have...
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately
She's kinda
hid her
right.
secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her.
Yeah. I want to always remind everyone, this is a free game. And also it's better animated than Pokemon. I'm fine with these animations. Like,
First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor.
oh, you're the sender.
He offered Modeste his friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together. So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right?
Damn. Damn.
I am no Savelli, nor will I ever be.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realize that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you?
You're both terrible people. I don't want to be the... You're both terrible.
You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to redemption.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into submission by you!
Ooh, feisty.
Damn.
But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I somehow doubt that, since I poisoned both our water bottles.
Savannah, you did what?
What? Ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long.
Suicide is not a good way to redemption, girl. What the fuck?
But you drank it too.
I don't think she gives a damn.
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica.
Why are Fontanians always so fucking dramatic? What the fuck?
You.
Oh, you're both crazy.
What's so funny?
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself.
French, to be
You
honest,
gave
yeah.
a very rousing performance. I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
No.
Oh, you were bluffing, Savannah. No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know? Did you really think your half-baked
Oh,
plot
Savannah, you
was
tried to
sandy?
bluff. Oh. Well, you're not that good at bluffing.
You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain, too.
Damn.
A complete waste of space.
Damn.
No wonder you never amounted to anything.
Damn.
Everything I ever did was a failure.
Damn.
And now, I failed again, for the last time.
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life?
Oh, well,
You got
Monica,
a
you're a
good
bitch.
laugh out of me. But now the show's over. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Stop right there!
Oh, thank God.
Let her go, Monica! We've got you surrounded!
It's not really surrounding if we're three idiots down here.
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
You can't! Stay back if you want her alive!
Okay.
Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end Savannah's life in a heartbeat.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve by this? You're about to commit murder, and for what? A recipe?
She's got it right. What the why the fuck? French.
A recipe? You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well, some of us actually have bigger fish to fry. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his Gâteau de Bourg, and it's right here in these ruins.
Why? We had a conversation with Escoffier at the start of the quest. And she says, taste changes with time. We change the recipe so it could be better. So like, and she says, "Oh, you chefs, you chefs are here. You always think about your own dishes, but I am about to discover the secret about the gâteau." It's all important. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bois obsession? You've gone completely mad.
I have the feeling that the recipe is that drug that make you really obsessed with the gâteau. Like, it makes you really obsessed into eating this. That's it. They put drug. It's like when Coca-Cola put cocaine. They changed the recipe. I wonder why they changed the recipe.
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these ruins. He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix.
Huh?
We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug.
Yeah, I was right. They really put drug in the recipe.
That's right. I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
Where's the answer? Oh, the Fatui. That one dude who put the actual drug in. Yeah. Wait, is that an actual thing?
Will you listen to yourself? You're completely delusional.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
What the fuck, girl?
Wait, what's that sound?
Explosives.
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
It seems like she escaped during fucking earthquake. Oh.
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's no match for you.
Well, at least Savannah is alive.
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
What the fuck?
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
Oh, Monica, when I found you. When I found you, Monica. Vado avanzare. Magari se non mi compenetra.
Water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
Ah, in the water. Did she throw herself in the water or whatever? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. It's been a while since I fought you. There we go. Give me the chest. Back in the water. Obla, delfino. Okay.
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Brace yourselves.
Ah! Brace yourself. It's very funny because we have a full crew team. We have like 3 members, 3 crew. 1 water, and then the... Beautiful C320. What is this? Per ordine dell'armosio, serbato nel stabilire come simbolo di continenza per i soldati parvano anche guerrieri. Tramite questo tesoro segreto, concesso alla grazia di desideri e guerrieri sono stati che possiamo combattere. Ah, so they drugged their warriors so they would fight better. Of course, Emuria. Why I'm not surprised. Why I'm not surprised. Why is this a kitchen again?
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
Ah, why do they always work with this? Okay. E che cazzo? Ok. I'm gonna go insane. Okay. Okay, we can do it. There we go. We did it. I like this thing. It's very cute. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. There we go.
It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
Now. Please, for the love of God. Okay, now. E che cazzo? There we go. There we go. And the second one. Now. To do this, I need to do a double thing. Ma che cazzo? Poi. Please. Ok. Come on. Ma porca puttana.
Time for takeoff.
You, there. There we go. A fucking black hole in the middle of the room.
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down.
But...
Lumitwols are
no.
maritime flowers.
They're...
This could open the door to a whole
Escoffier.
new world.
Escoffier. We assessed the...
Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
Escoffier. We assessed the fact that it's a problem. I mean, technically, it's the problem is the substance that you can get from the Lumi things. Still, I don't know if you want to use them in your cuisine. I don't know. This feeling, this random thing. Please don't use drugs. Don't use accidental drugs.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Emma? Hey. Oh, wait. Let's go. What are you, bitch?
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Could be used by some adventurers?
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
Could be.
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date.
He could have left a diary or something.
You really think so?
Adventurer always leave a diary.
Trust our adventurers' instincts. We're pros at this stuff, just like you're a pro in the kitchen.
Well, I'm the pro.
Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall.
Thank you.
Paimon's definitely a pro rummager from all those.
And found it.
Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills.
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but
Yeah.
I thought that was just me.
No, the adventurers like to be talking a lot, even in diaries.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
Alrighty.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins.
Ah, Modeste.
It's exactly the way I remember it.
No.
This place probably
The
hasn't changed in millennia.
guy who was left in with nothing.
Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything has changed. The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gateau de Boer into a national sensation.
It's not Modeste is the one who's dead.
Our limited stock of the substance meant that the Gateau could only be produced on a small scale. But this only drove up the popularity all the more. Modeste was right about that too. He predicted all of it. He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless fool.
Damn.
Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was between us.
Damn.
Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong?
Damn.
I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake?
Aww.
Unfortunately, that day will never come.
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
Yeah?
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient. The birthplace of Gateau de Boer.
It was really a drug. The secret ingredient was drugs.
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste? If it's all true, maybe Savelli really did have something to do with it.
Let's continue reading.
The taste of Gateau de Boer has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong.
Did he kill himself because of the overwork? He overworked himself until death?
But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste. It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau, but his sense of taste.
What?
The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience, but in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely.
He lost the sense of taste. Damn.
In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? But we realized it too late. We were just too late. Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. He consumed it all himself.
Did he overdose?
The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. Finally, in despair, he took his own life.
No, he didn't overdose. He fucking killed himself. Okay. Damn.
And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye.
No, ma che scena? È un gioco così tranquillo, sereno, dolcioso e pacifico. Si è suicidato. Perché troie?
Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
Pinewood, I thought we already attached this. Yeah, it was a drug.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him?
God only knows. They tried to put dirt on his name. And they're his friends.
Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately erased it from history.
Ah, wait! It was what Monica was saying, like, it's like Savelli and my ancestor, so there is a third person.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the dangers of Gâteau de Bourg. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next a joke. It would surely spell the end for his restaurant too. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad.
I cannot let that come to pass.
Oh, so he destroyed everything, so the memory of his friend wouldn't be disgraced.
I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, then so be it.
Damn. Gross fuckers.
I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Oh, we need to fucking stop Monica.
What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
Not for long.
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
Yeah, my guy consumed it all. Monica. Oh, wait. Guarda che stanno sumendo là, stanno pian piano perdendo parti di non serve preoccuparsi. Il desiderio però si incorpora anche se dalle verso la citazione della civilizzazione. They fucking of course Remoria drugged the people they conquered to make them mindless soldiers. I am not surprised. Oh, this place is pretty. The savannah?
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last.
I don't think you're gonna find anything in that bottle.
Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations.
Oh, you're the... Oh, it wasn't the third person. Okay, she was talking about Modeste. Oh, you are a fucking dumb bitch. Okay.
But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, I may never have found this place. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is mine!
Yeah, the bottle is fucking empty.
It's empty? It's empty?
Yeah, so Modest used it all himself.
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the truth. All my pain.
Yeah, you gotta find a new hobby, girl. Maybe spend a little bit time in prison.
All that for an empty jar?
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Damn.
Praise be to Lord Remus.
Uh-oh.
You barbarian shall be slain.
Yeah, I imagine this would happen because it was a little too well animated, this thing. Monica, Senanico.
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else!
Oh god.
Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess.
She got murdered? What the fuck happened? I'll lay down.
Why is this place still shaking?
Maybe Monica was a little too generous with the explosive.
Either way, it's all her fault.
Yeah. I don't know if she is dead or just knocked over. But she got a nice... I'm very happy that this happened to her. The statue got here before me.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here, Traveler Escoffier. Come on!
Oh, we're leaving her there? What?
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you.
Oh, I thought you were fucking... I thought you were passed out there. It would be very fun because we were escaping and leaving her there to die.
I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho!
Yeah, she is. Ma, spaccato in testa.
Savannah?
Codo.
When did you wake up?
Aww. I cannot believe it. Good job, Savannah. The fucking bottle on her head.
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Guys, there is no time. Grab her and let's get out.
Traveler? Okay, let's go!
Guys, grab her. Oh, we're leaving her here to die. Okay, fair enough. We're leaving her to die. Okay, sure. Nothing else to say. We're leaving. Fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. I did not expect that we had left her here to die. Was not expecting this. Oh well.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Hi everyone.
Traveler and Paimon!
Hi.
Venegem, what are you all doing here?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
But yes.
We had to do something. Even though that something ended up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
Well, you're alive, so that's something. I don't know if I can say the same about Monica.
I don't deserve any of you. And I certainly don't deserve to be your head chef. It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. I acted like a tyrant in the kitchen. And now I almost got myself killed.
At least you recognize, I gotta say, Savannah. I did call you you were a bitch. You absolutely were a bitch. If you pay for my poor guy's therapy and actually go talk to him, we're even. We're even. Because Monica was a greater bitch than you.
Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our head chef again. I'll never be able to replace you.
Nah.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time. All I could think about was the Lumiline situation. What was it you said again?
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And you're not nearly as awful a chef as you think. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot. But when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left. And Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back. If that's not an endorsement of your work, I don't know what is.
Fair enough.
At the end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes. All we can do is recognize where we get it wrong.
Also pay for the therapy of the poor guy. For the love of God. And this is why Navia wanted to talk with the others. If it was like a shared thing, or it was just one guy, he's still gotta pay for the therapy of the poor guy. You fucking traumatized them. You were a total bitch.
No, I get what you're saying, but what I did to Fermont and to Escoffier, it's unforgivable.
Well, start redeeming yourself, you dumb bitch.
Well, about that, there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Fermont? I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you. And the way I stubbornly refused to go and see you after you fell ill. There's no excuse. But I'm too late, aren't I?
the damage is done. I heard that you can't even hold a kitchen knife anymore.
Damn.
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Oh, Firman.
Huh?
Firman.
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea that Monica used to give him every night.
Wait, it was Monica?
And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
Okay. So she was even a greater bitch than what I thought. Oh, I see. Okay. What the fuck? She kept drugging him so Savannah would look worse? Yeah, Monica was always the problem. It's always the unsuspecting one.
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
Oh, that explains why his hands kept trembling.
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can
It was
control
Monica
the
all
extent of
along.
its effects. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that means more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
Ah.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small.
So she
They
was
also
fucking
fixed me
drugging
up
you.
with some meds and said I should recover in no time.
The fucking bitch. The fucking bitch. I hope she's dead. She deserved it. I hope she fucking died crushed by the ruins. So love you. Thank you, Chinami. We were just saying they were happy someone. It looks like you're very confident.
Well, that's what happens when you give someone a little bit of hope to cling on to.
There's more. We believe that Firmin was likely not Monica's only.
Did she drug everyone in the staff?
You mean she poisoned me too?
That's why you were so on edge.
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable this whole time.
She dragged everyone. Oh, I'm happy she's dead. I hope she's dead. I'm happy she's dead.
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumaline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting.
That's why she kept saying all the dishes were wrong. That makes so much sense.
So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize to every single person
It amplified how even how she tasted things. That's why she kept making she kept making everyone redo the dishes. See, yeah, you still need to apologize because you were another bitch.
I will. I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Why is it that no matter what I do, my Gâteau de Bourg never tastes the same as yours?
I bet it's something very stupid and easily, but like, you know, like, when you're so used to doing something, you forget, sometimes you forget an easier step. Yeah, I guess. I bet my ass she did something like that. She was so focused on everything else, she didn't think about a simple passage.
Is it just... I mean, is it because you're a genius and I'm not?
Shut the fuck up.
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
Yeah. At the end of the day, never name someone Monica. We're gonna turn out a fucking... They're gonna turn out fucking crazy. Calvin was... It's even sillier. That's why she said, I don't know if I should... Before she said, I discover why there was a problem. I don't know if I should laugh or cry. That's why she said that. The oven was fucking broken.
What?
Yeah. That's it?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them.
All the problem is in your life, guys? Monica. Monica is the reason behind everything. Cool went bad, Monica. Your girlfriend broke up with you, Monica. You step on a shit, it's Monica's fault. Everything is Monica's fault.
I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine, so that could never happen.
This is propaganda against Monica. I don't know what to say.
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong, and then you pinpoint the problem in just one night?
Girl, you did not see that fucking kitchen. Oh, she did not sleep.
It all comes back to one simple, undeniable truth. You're a genius.
Oh, you're starting to piss me off.
I'm just plain old.
Oh, you're starting to piss me off, girl.
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act for a second and just think. I came up with this recipe. You don't think that might have something to do with it? Do you know how long I spent perfecting my gâteau de bourg? 3 years! 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now for what, 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel and declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius.
I just realized. I was thinking, wait, was she head chef when we were playing Fontaine Quest, or was she in prison? That's a good question.
You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt, or just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste did, Savelli did, everyone does. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes, learn from them, and then keep chipping away until you crack the problem once and for all. Surely you haven't forgotten all that. You were no lousy chef back when I handed you the reins.
I haven't forgotten. And I'll make sure I never do.
Good.
That's our head chef.
Ha-ha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hotel de Bord kitchen anytime soon. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
What a perfect ending to a crazy journey.
Are we not forgetting?
Everyone is.
Are we not forgetting about money?
So you got your mojo back now?
So she's fucking. Is Monica dead?
Yeah. Thanks to you, Escoffier. In fact, no. Thanks to all of you.
Ah, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
Maybe. Hope she's that. Oh,
So
I
now
hope
that's
so
out
too.
of the way.
I hope so too.
It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
What do you mean right now?
Huh?
That was mostly Monica's fault, wasn't it?
Mostly. You still let it happen.
Right. And also, does it have to be right now? Savannah's only just got her mojo back, and you barely escaped from a death trap.
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between two top chefs, and nothing
What?
will stand in its way.
What?
So grab your spatula and get ready.
What?
This rematch is happening today, right now, this instant.
Damn.
Hey, so, this whole time you were salty about losing?
Yeah, Paimon, did you realize that just now? Oh,
The
cutscene.
second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
No, Paimon is not this ship, it's this one. De Jésus! Are we sure this is not drugged? What is happening? Ma l'animazione? No.
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Yeah, listen, it's not like in Food Wars.
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
Well, I want to see the reaction. Let me see the reaction. We'll never know.
The results are in! A landslide victory for Escoffier!
Fair enough.
Quite rightly, too. Piece of cake.
Literally. Is her tail real or not?
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
It wasn't for you. You did it for Savannah, right?
Now, where were we?
I figured you
Do you have
out.
any more questions for me after everything that's happened?
What's the plan for the future?
I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it sank in. I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore. So I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Improve how?
An artist always needs to improve. You never stop growing. Paimon.
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Niue, and in her,
No.
I saw so many new
Oh
possibilities.
no, she met Xialing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no, for the love of God.
She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, lizard tails. With her, nothing's off the table.
No, don't listen to Xialing. For the love of God.
There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored, hiding away in ingredients we overlook.
God.
Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
You modified the recipe. You modified the recipe.
Paimon didn't notice at all!
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out the exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature taste. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen. You've got to go out and explore the endless possibilities out there.
A chef can go crazy, but remember, guys, a baker cannot. If there is one thing that needs to be exact milligram for milligram exactly as the recipe says, it's bakery. Or everything explodes.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Well, I'm gonna taste all of them.
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research, make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Bourg revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as busy adventurers. Hope you enjoy, and remember, feedback is always welcome.
All right! So, do you ever see yourself returning to Hotel de Bourg?
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanisham that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
Hey, good luck, Savannah. Yeah, it's chemistry, it's not baker.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to see the treasure of Remoria.
Are we not gonna talk about that fact that probably Monica's dead?
Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original Gâteau de Bourg.
Paimon, I don't want to be that person. She did not care about the original Gâteau. She wanted to sell drugs. She was a drug dealer. I don't want to be the person, but Monica was a drug dealer. It was not about cooking. I mean, technically, yes, but the wrong thing.
She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary. Then went to all that trouble to infiltrate the Hotel de Bourg. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
Huh. She sold her soul for a dream, and then she had a very bad wake-up call.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, I think I may have figured out the truth.
Huh?
The so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumiline.
Yeah, I thought so though.
Huh? So then, why all the hype back in the early days of Gâteau de Bourg?
Because it was addicting! Paimon!
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then. So desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm. And as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Damn.
Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
Yeah, she was a fucking idiot.
So after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless junk.
Yep.
Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get nothing in return.
She got exactly what she deserved, I gotta be honest.
Hey!
Navia, hello.
Huh? Navia? You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. They ran a special issue.
Please tell me it's about money.
Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Remoria. A magnificent jar thought to be over 1,000 years old.
she fucking broke it.
Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value. It could be worth an absolute fortune.
Oh, this is the last twist of the knife. This is the last twist of the knife. She fucking broke the bottle.
Wait, isn't that the jar they used to hold the treasure?
Oh, my god, my god.
If only it was still in one piece. Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something. Ugh, it's such a shame.
Well, we never know what happened to Monica. I like to think she's fucking dead. Deserved. Okay, as the last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go and cook the recipe. Let's go. Watch out. Ricetta, passo dopo passo per preparare il piatti di gâteau, versione rivisitata. When the fuck did they give me this? What? I'll never know. Oh, it's a slice of cake. Oh, oh, and there is the little romantic. Oh, that's cute. Una versione più piccola del famoso gatto de bois. Persino confronta una moneta torte di cui vengono vedute solo 16 fette al giorno. Le avventure straordinarie che avete vissuto insieme sono ancora preziose di essere ricordate. Forse Scoffia stava pensando alla stessa cosa quando ha scritto la ricetta. Oh. Nice. Very nice. So, I think it's everything for today. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for Velgard, and sadly last stream of the week, because on Friday I need to go to the hospital for the operation. Death to the Monicas itself. Never name your child Monica. As always, I have a Discord if you want to join, and if you're interested in my drawings, I have a Twitter, a Blue Sky, and an Instagram too. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Every novel from Yai Publishing House.